Yep. Coach, do you have us?
I do.
We'll start first with Drew Hill.
Taylor, it looked like you guys really got back to the way you want to play on both ends tonight. Would you say on initial reaction this was the best performance of the season so far?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's one of the best of the season. This is more of the Grizzlies basketball that we expect. I've said it, in these sessions, I've said it to the team last couple of days, just finding consistency and really proud of the edge that we came out with. I mean, I thought we got a ton of great looks early in the first quarter, missing layups. I think, we missed like 12 shots in the first half around the restricted or paint area. But we just kept sticking with our plan of just activity on the defensive end. Our guys were flying around, contesting the three-point line a whole lot better, urgency out there, guarding one-on-one with better physicality. Our team activity was off the charts. And then I said it in the pregame session about, just getting back to our pace. And we had 21 fast break points. I can't remember the last time that we had that. So I felt like our activity really fueled our offense. But the play on both ends of the floor was just really consistent for 48 minutes and great result. But we know we're going to have a tough challenge tomorrow against, a great team again tomorrow. So we just got to find ways to get better and find even more consistency one game to the next.
Megan Triplett.
Coach, can you just talk about what you've seen from Tyus Jones coming off the bench, especially coming off of Dallas's game of career high night, and then tonight, following that up with a 20-point performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, awesome career night for him, and I just give him a lot of credit. I know he had a couple of struggles in recent games, but the ultimate pro, the ultimate team guy, always staying engaged, putting in the work as much as he could over the last week or so, having faith that, it was going to break through. He and I talked about it, the assistant coaches and him have talked about it, but he's been, fully engaged like the ultimate pro and the ultimate worker. And this is just a product of that. So I'm just really proud of him. Obviously he's huge for us. Sparky gives us off the bench. He was huge for us tonight in that first half, helping us build a lead. And then even building another lead there on the lead that we already had there in the second half. So really proud of the work that he keeps putting in. Doesn't faze me in the least to see what he did last couple of games.
Evan Barnes.
So the Clippers were one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. I think they lead the league in three-point shooting coming in. What did you guys do defensively to try to, make it tough for them to kind of, get going from the outside?
Yeah, just urgency to defend the three-point line. That's been something that has just come in waves with our group, over the course of the season. Just our shift activity, is a priority for us, taking away the paint. Obviously, they're a really good mid-range shooting team too, so showing crowds. And then just getting out to the three-point line with better urgency, trying to deter, catch and shoot threes. I mean, teams are still going to shoot at a high rate. They still got 34 threes off. But can we impact those a little bit more? Can we have heavier contests? Something that we've been struggling with last couple of weeks. So I think our guys just, after kind of getting back to, our basics yesterday, about our urgency to defend the three-point line, no matter who we're playing. Just so happened we guarded, probably one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league, especially number one, I think, percentage-wise. It was just a commitment to the energy to get out there. And then they did a really good job moving the ball and putting us in scramble situations. I thought our guys did a really good job. They hit a couple, but just to have the mentality to just be super active defensively, I think was kind of a difference maker for us tonight.
Peter Edmondson.
Hey, Taylor, how do you assess Justice Winslow's performance and his emergence now coming back in game number 3?
Yeah, I mean, just one game after another, he just continues to get better. Just finding his legs, finding that confidence again back on the floor, and you can see it. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his play, especially tonight. I just think his defensive ability just sets a tone for us. One-on-one, guarding pick and rolls, impacting the ball, disrupting offenses. I thought he did a heck of a job in a number of matchups tonight. Obviously with Leonard and George and Lou Williams. Getting his hands on balls and then just, playing with great pace on the offensive end. It's still going to take us time to get him acclimated and get him, fit in with his teammates and building that chemistry. But I thought, the pace that we play with allowed him to have some success in transition, getting downhill, shooting from the outside, getting to the free throw line. When he plays with that aggression, and that's all I was focused about, the first couple of games is just go out there and attack your game. And it's paying off. And we just, expect him to continue to get better and better as he continues to play more.
Parker Fleming.
Hey, Coach. Dillon Brooks, he came back tonight and he showed what he always does in the offensive end as a creator off the dribble. But just what did you think of his defensive activity tonight? Not just guarding Paul George or Kawhi Leonard, but to just go after those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, I mean, he has a great ability to get his hands on balls and move his feet with physicality against, two elite players. You need that. I know he got some foul trouble there in the first half, but never wavered when he came back. Just continuing playing with great discipline, great activity, great physicality, getting his hands on balls, executing our coverages and a couple of schemes that we threw out there tonight. I thought he did a heck of a job, but he can be a tone setter for us. And, when he's good on both ends of the floor, that usually means really good things for the Grizzlies. And it's great to see, after I think a week or so layoff, it took him a minute there to find his groove offensively, but, again, he was attacking with great force, got the ball moving and then, made some big shots there, especially in that fourth quarter.
Final question, Terry Davis.
Hey, Coach, if you contribute this win to one thing, would you contribute to the team rest, your fresh trade, or something else?
Oh man, it's a combination of things. But if I had to just pick one, I think it was just getting back to focusing on our habits yesterday and actually having some time to do that. And whether it's 2 days off, 1 day off, whatever the schedule's going to have for us moving forward, if we can just take advantage of those days to just get back and recenter ourselves. I think I said it before the game. When we have those moments to sit down, watch film, and even just walk through a few things, our guys are able to carry that over and do really well the next day.
Thank you, Coach.
Great. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.